They give me another picture, some different coins. What coins are these? What coins are they showing me for problem C? Ezekiel, what kind of coins are they showing me?
Pennies.
Pennies, very good. And Ezekiel, how much is a penny worth? How many cents?
1.
One. 1 cent, 1 cent, 1 cent, 1 cent. These are all
That makes a
pennies. So one thing I want you all to notice is, especially with decimals, they like to give us pictures of money to do for our problems. Sometimes people will look at the picture and they'll try to count up everything in their head. Don't do that. It's very, very simple to make a mistake if you do it that way. Whenever I see a picture of money, the dollar bills, I don't worry about them. If it's $1 or $5, because it says 1 or 5 or 10 in the corner. So I'll always know with dollar bills. But with coins, whenever I see a picture of coins, I always, on top of the coin, write how much that coin is worth. How many cents is that? So like in the case of dimes, I wrote 10 because each dime is 10 cents. In the pennies, they're each worth 1 cent, so I wrote 1. Okay. Our sentence. Blank whole dollars and blank cents out of blank total cents. Bella, how many whole dollars do I see in my picture for problem C? How many whole dollars do I see here, Bella? No, not $10. Who can help Bella out? If I look at problem C, how many whole dollars am I seeing in this picture? Chase. No, not 100 either. It's 0. Look at the coins they show us, Bella. A penny, another penny, another penny, and another penny. So Bella, if you have 4 pennies, do you have $1 yet? No, because four pennies don't make $1. So 0 whole dollars and blank cents. How many cents would you have if you had all these coins in the picture? You would have what? Kylie?
You would have 4 pennies.
4 pennies, which is how many cents?
4.
4 cents out of blank total cents. Again, who can tell me how many cents does it take to make $1? How many cents do I need before I have $1? Noah?
100.
100. Oh. So 0 whole dollars and 4 cents out of 100 total cents. The amount. Who can tell me how would you write 4 cents as an amount if you were going to see it on a sign at a store? Nadine, how do you write that?
$0 point $0.04.
Very good. $0.04. For the model, if I only have 4 cents, that means I'm only going to shade in 4 of the little squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's very little of that model that I have colored in there. And it says the digit 4 has a place value, or sorry, has a value of blank. What place value is the 4 in? It's in what place value? Haley?
1.
Not in the ones place.
1. Oh.
Because the ones place is right here in front of the decimal. But that's a 0. They're asking about the 4.
Oh, the hundredths place.
The hundredths place. So to show that, and put 0.04. Because the 4 has to be back here in the hundredths place. All right. Really quickly before we move on to the next question. Sometimes with decimals, they'll try to put something with money usually. And they'll tell us that so-and-so had some money, they went and they spent it, or they found some extra. And they'll ask us how much money they had then. Okay? For decimals, if you're going to use addition or subtraction on decimals, there's one thing you have to do. Other than this one thing, it's just like regular addition or regular subtraction. It doesn't get any tougher. But if you're going to add decimals, like let's say these two, you have 20 cents, you find 4 more pennies, so you want to see how much you have. If you're going to add those amounts up, what you need to do is make sure that when you add decimals or when you subtract decimals, that your decimals stay lined up. You see how I have a line and all 3 decimals are already here? I would use this to do my addition to make sure that I get the right answer. So if you have to add or you have to subtract any decimals, just make sure that your decimals stay lined up. Other than that, it's just regular addition, regular subtraction. The only thing you have to be careful about is making sure it's lined up correctly. Who can tell me? If I had that 20 cents and then I found 4 more pennies, how many cents would I have then? What would I get here? How many cents would I have if I had those 2 dimes and then I found 4 more pennies? What's 0 plus 4? Alexa?
4.
4. What's 2 plus 0? Christopher? What would it be, Christopher? 2 plus 0 is?
2.
2. And 0 plus 0 is 0. So if I had 20 cents and I found 4 more, I'd have 24 cents. So just in case they ask you guys anything like that, again, it looks a little bit tricky or it looks a little more confusing. It's not. It's the exact same thing as regular addition or subtraction. The only thing you have to do is make sure your decimals are lined up. Then you just add them or subtract them like normal.